All right, welcome once again to my channel. My name is Chief Ren. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. I so much appreciate all that. Now, let's talk about the assumption people make when you are involved with someone who is significantly older than you are. Probably the person is a decade older than you are, let's say 15 years, 20, 10 years, or something more than 30. So how does the society look at this? How do people around you look at you? Now here is the thing, that age is only a number. It's not something practical to us, the Africans, especially those of us down here in Nigeria. Even when you as an individual is trying to imbibe by that notion that age is only a number, people around you tend to kick against that. Your family, your friends, they tend to look at it differently from your own perspective. They tend to see something wrong about that. They might not even accept the person in question. So the number one thing people assume about your relationship with an older person is this. They tend to see that person as a gold digger, that the person is getting involved into such a relationship with you because of the money, because of what the person can gain from the relationship, because you are wealthy, you are richer. That is why you would want to settle with somebody who is 20 years older than you are, or more than that. So they tend to look at you from the negative perspective. They don't call it love. They don't see it as in true love. They see it as relationship for benefit. You are getting involved with this man, this woman, because of what he or she has. That is the way they look at it. Secondly, they tend to assume that, the younger partner will definitely outlive the older partner. They tend to determine who would die first between you two, forgetting that age does not determine who dies first. Death is inevitable. It doesn't say when it will come or to whom it's going to come to. An accident might even happen now and the younger person might pass. But people say it in that way, that your target is that when the man dies or when the woman dies, you then possess all that he or she has labored for. That is why you are getting involved with someone who is significantly older than you are. Number 3 assumption is this. They see your relationship as boring. When they look at the age difference, they feel like this is not love, this is not relationship. This person, the man or the woman, is very much exposed, understanding wise. The man has seen life and all that. Definitely, both of you will not be reasoning alike. The relationship will not be working well. Your discussions with this man or this woman will not be going well. The man might be talking politics and you are talking about BB Niger being something that is trending in your era. The man might be talking about things, Biafran war, whatever, civil war, something that happened in the 50s, 60s and 70s. You, being somebody that is born in the 90s, would be talking about something that happened in the 90s or in 2000. Yes, someone that was born in 2000 years is now 19 years, 20 years. So you can imagine that. So another one is this. They see the older person as in, controlling. They look at it as if the person who is older is controlling you, that you don't have a say. Sometimes they tend to think that the person charmed you into the relationship, especially when the person is not even well to do. You see, in the society, there is no way. If the person is rich, they will be like, you said yes because you are a gold digger, you want money. And if the person is not that rich, you agree to go with this person naturally, love-wise. People will still talk about it. They will be like, maybe the man or the woman involved used charm to get you into the relationship. They must have something to say. So people make a lot of assumptions when you are involved with someone who is significantly older than you are. Another assumption people make is this. People consider the midlife crisis, especially when a man who is around 50 years old marries a young woman who is only 20. or less than 25 years of age, people consider the midlife crisis that comes up. Probably this man is looking for somebody who will take care of him in his old age. Because after about 10 years, 15 years, the man would definitely start getting tired. Old age must surely come in. They will be like, what does this girl want? People tend to question the intention behind your relationship because they wonder what exactly you want by saying yes to a man who is much older than you are. Another assumption people make is this, especially when the man involved has finished having his children, the man would definitely not want to have more children from you because this man has completed his family from his previous relationship or marriage. Therefore, he wouldn't want to start having children with you. Definitely, people's assumption could be right when they say that this man is actually looking for somebody that will look after him during his old age in a way. And in some cases, they're not right. They might not be right because some older men, they prefer going for the younger ones for the reasons best known to them. Two major unavoidable disadvantages of getting involved with someone who is older than you are: one, you cannot avoid being gossiped by people. That you can never avoid because people will talk. It's assumed that you got involved with something unusual to the society. That's the way they look at it, because somehow it is unusual for a girl who is 20 to get married to a man who is 50 and above. So definitely people will have something to say. So you have to stand that when people point at you, gossip about you. Another disadvantage is this: definitely your reasoning will not be the same with the older person you got involved with, especially when the age differences are much. All right, thanks so much for watching. Please remember to click the subscribe button, drop your comment as well so that others can learn. And in my next video, I'll be talking about the pros, that is the advantages of getting involved with someone who is significantly older than you are. So please do watch out for that. Thank you for your time.